Welcome, space engineers. It's Thunderstruck Gramps here. I'm showcasing a new station for you today. It's been a while since I put something out. My last series has been discontinued, the AC Space Corps, to my enormous grief because I had a corrupt save file and no amount of fiddling around could save it. I had an old file, but I realized that with so much work to get to the same place and some of the features that I really liked, like the Clan Cave and so forth, would be there, and I don't think I could recreate it. So I took a long hiatus from Space Engineers, but when the DLC Most Wanted came out, I got intrigued and started fiddling around, and I got some inspiration to start off again. So this is a scene you've seen loads of times. The drop pod on some remote location, and I'm on an Earth-like planet. Uh, and I thought I'd try another concept. I will showcase what I've done so far because this with making content of your gameplay isn't that easy as I thought. I would say kudos to all the one that pulls it off good because I'm a single player and I'm not used to speak about what I'm doing when I'm playing because silent silent play is my forte. So I tried to do things a bit different this time to see if I pull it off better. So let's see how far I got this time. We're starting to get some daylight, but I keep my light on so forth. So this is the first dig site, when you exit your drop pod and start to get stones for your survival kit. And I'm not going to use the new features and find reasons just to use them. But this made perfect sense to me to make kind of this corrugated shack to avoid nosediving my rover inside it. Because believe me, when you drive around at night, it's more easy than you can think to do such things. So some kind of a shelter above it. And this lights is from a real neat mod. I think I used it in the end of AC Space Corps. I think it's Pilgrim Lights. I could be wrong on that, and so I will publish in the description what that mod name is. And the first production facility, basic refinery, and the wind turbines and so forth. And then I made a garage for the rover. I will come to that soon, and this is the kind of first place where the engineers start out. So some for gear and equipment, and someone left a drill on the ground. And this floodlights is also from this light mod. And then we go up here, and you people who watched AC Space Corps, here's an old acquaintance, Hugin, made come back. I think this is my favorite scout ship so far. It's nothing fancy really. Anyone can do it, but I almost think I will publish it on in the workshop. Maybe. You can easily create something like that. And here's something I'm a bit hesitant of right now. Let's show the rover first. Standard rover, nothing special about that. Small batteries, hydrogen engines, and the cargo capacity saves me 5 or 6 trips. But so it's not too bad. And the first real facility here, and starting to do a big footprint that I'm not really sure I should keep, because I kind of feel if this base is supposed to consist of facilities that is like this garage and not much larger, and every structure has its own purpose, scattered around here on the hillside. So I think maybe that this has to go. And I will stick to maybe the basic refineries for a bit more. Because I really enjoy the early game in Space Engineer. It's when you get to the point you get 2 or 3 of these and all the add-ons and the good mining ship kind of grows exponentially. You lose some of the elements that makes it so special to me. So I think I will keep it small, keep it simple. This is a small little place and should remain so for the foreseeable future. I don't see this becoming a huge complex like this mega structure. So probably you will have to say goodbye to these. Or if I can find a way to incorporate it in a facility that isn't this huge thing. I can fit it in like the garage, and so I think they will stay, but yeah, I'll see about it. And about this greenhouse, we'll see about that, because you have this kind of bush here, and I know from experience that even if you dig out all the ground around it, you will still have a floating bush, and I know that would bug the hell out of me. So I thought I might as well incorporate it in the build. And I think that might be staying, just for shits and giggles. And let's take my rover and visit my dig sites. And here's also an example of what I've done that's more or less totally unnecessary. But I think it's plausible to do things like this. It's the same reason that I made this shack over the first dig site. Because driving around here at night, as one do, it's so easy. I think, excuse me, I will just toggle these ones off for now. I have enough charge and the sound is deafening. So kind of warning light, navigation light, so you don't nosedive into your mine site. And since the game automatically clean up structures that isn't powered, I need a battery, and I put up a solar panel to keep it fed. I would have liked to do it in small grid. I don't try to fill around to find a good way, but the game kind of don't want me to do that in a way that looks good. So large grid it is. And here's another solution for the iron site, and I'm a bit more pleased with this. This is the new reinforced conveyors in the first build state, and I think that fits the build pretty well. And same concept as the last one, solar panel and a battery, and the mine hole down there. And they started again. And as much as I don't like hand mining for too long, I'm still of 2 mines to get a mining ship. I think it takes away something. So I'll try to construct some kind of a mining rover, not much bigger than this one, maybe a large container, and see if I can pull that off in a good way. Have some sources of inspiration and see if I can pull it off. And the next challenge is that some of my resources are on the other side of this valley. I haven't really combed this area through, so it's plausible that I will find these resources close by, since the Earth-like, most resources are in abundance. Well, folks, that should be it for this time. Uh, Welcome to Station Bravo, and we'll see what kind of fate this place has to see in the days to come. I will get back to you. I won't be in a hurry. Uh, I won't publish something unless I think I have something to show off. So it can take some time. But until I see you next time, take care, and I'll see you out there.